All right, guys, so you have heard me talk about this before. So this is going to sound very familiar to you. But regrettably, there's more that needs to be discussed about this issue. You see, there's something going on inside the Republican Party of New Mexico, and people are pretending like it's complicated. They're trying to sell it like it's so complicated that regular people like you and me, we can't possibly understand this. But the reality is that it's not. This is not complicated at all. So, quick, fast, and furious, the state chair, Amy Barilla, is running for public office. And once another Republican has entered the same race, the uniform state rules kick in. Not my opinion, not my interpretation, the rule. The rule. USR 144. It says this: if a state officer files and another Republican files for the same office, they shall immediately vacate their position. Shall immediately. That's not flexible language. That's direct order. But here's where it gets very interesting. That didn't happen. No positions were vacated. And now we're being told, well, it's not self-executing. The committee has to act. Okay, cool. That's enforcement. But the rule doesn't put the responsibility on the committee first. It puts it upon the officer. Step down immediately. So let's ask this question. Once the race became contested, why didn't that happen? And here's the part that nobody wants to talk about. The person who would know first that the race was contested is the person in the race. So if the governing body, the state central committee, didn't act, was it because they weren't made aware of it? And if they weren't made aware, why not? Why would the SEC not be made aware that this was happening? Is it because only the SEC can take action? And by keeping the SEC in the dark, it avoids action being taken? You see, this opens the Republican Party to all kinds of questions, just like these. And I say we don't need those kinds of questions being asked. So either the rules apply to the leadership or they don't. And if shall immediately vacate can be ignored, then what you're looking at isn't leadership. It is selective accountability. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you fracture a party from the inside. Peace.